Welcome to Madison Square Garden for the 1974 heavyweight title elimination bout between Joe Frazier and Jerry Quarry right here on ESPN Classic.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our featured attraction of the evening. 12 rounds heavyweight elimination match. Tonight's heavyweight boxing match is under the jurisdiction and supervision of the New York State Athletic Commissioner. The three commissioners are present. They are Chairman Edwin B. Dooley, Commissioner Kenneth Sherwood, and Commissioner Manuel Gonzalez. Your judges for the main event are Artie Idala and Jack Gordon. And ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the main event, the greatest. From Detroit, Michigan, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Joe Louis, the referee. Getting a standing ovation from this huge crowd in Madison Square Garden. Beautiful picture there. They won't stop applauding. Attaboy, Joe. Tremendous ovation, and he deserves it. You can tell what a fine crowd we have here tonight.
And now, fighting out of New York City, wearing green and white trunks, weighing in at 197.5 pounds, the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world, and winner of his last 6 bouts in a row, Irish Jerry Quarry.
There's Charlie, his wife.
And his opponent from that colorful city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tonight wearing peach trunks, weighing in at an even 212 pounds, the former heavyweight champion of the world and the number 2 ranked contender, Smoking Joe Frazier.
Both boys got a tremendous ovation. But interspersed with Frazier's introduction were a few boos, which is natural. Joe Louis giving the instructions.
No, break when I say break. Don't hit on the break. And keep your punches up. Good luck to both of you.
Scoring in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on an official's card. There is a mandatory 8 count. Round 1. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. If a man's floored 3 times, he is considered knocked out. If a man is floored at or near the ringing of the bell, he must arise by the count of 10. Frazier forcing the action. Quarry counterpunching. Frazier won their previous bout in 1969 on a 7-round knockout because of a bad cut, but he overwhelmed Quarry that night. Let's see what happens this evening. Quarry the green trunks, Frazier in the pink trunks. Frazier's devastating punch is his left hook. Quarry is a good counter puncher. Both hands. Two minutes left in round 1. Quarry has landed some hard head punches. A vicious right by Frazier. Breaks them. complaining about a low blow. Frazier and Quarry comes over to apologize. Frazier complains for a low blow. Quarry apologized, and Joe threw one in that was low. It may be that kind of a fight. 10 seconds to go in round one. There's the bell, and they battle at the bell. Coming up to round two. Now Quarry is starting to box. Frazier on top of him. Frazier is making Quarry fight his fight. If you notice, Quarry is fighting without a mouthpiece.
No, Don, he has a mouthpiece. It's cut in the middle. Double mouthpiece.
Frazier is smiling. To go in round two. Frazier having a good round. Quarry is hurt very bad.
Quarry's cut over his right eye.
Quarry has a light cut over the right eye. Half a minute to go in the round. Fairly even fight so far, even though I think Frazier had a good round two. I thought Quarry had a good round one. Here's the corner. Eddie Futch working on Joe Frazier. Frazier getting out there. Eddie Futch is new manager with the passing of Yank Durham. Round three. Jerry Quarry, the green trunks. Joe Frazier, the pink. Scheduled for 12. Frazier forcing the action. Quarry wants to stay away. Frazier won't let him. Quarry's holding back the right hand when he has openings for it. Both boys have landed heavy leather. Frazier the heavier. Quarry working the body a lot. Another low blow. And another low blow by Quarry. In fairness to Quarry, I think Frazier's trunks are pretty high. A minute to go in the round. Seconds to go in the round. There's Mrs. Quarry, Charlie. There's the bell ending round 3. In Frazier's corner, we have Eddie Futch, Milt Bailey, and Dr. John Thompson. In Quarry's corner, Gil Clancy is manager, Ernie King and Howard Albert. We're ready now for round 4. Former heavyweight champion Joe Louis, the referee. Round 4. And Frazier has taken charge. There's a puffiness under the left eye of Jerry Quarry. Quarry bleeding from the nose. Frazier the aggressor. Quarry seems to be gasping for breath. One minute to go in round 4. Angelo thinks that Quarry's legs are rubbery now, and so do I. Quarry's in trouble. Quarry's in real trouble now. Only some kind of a desperation punch can turn it Quarry's way. Half a minute to go in the round. Frazier is smiling as he comes in. He's using his right hand more than he usually does. But Frazier's left hook is the punishing punch. Round almost over. They're in Quarry's corner. Quarry goes down. The bell, the round is over. He's taking the mandatory 8 count, but he's up now. The round is over, and he can go to his corner. Quarry was down. What do you think of that, Angelo?
I'm surprised the bell didn't ring. The round was over.
Oh, the ring lights lit up.
Yeah, the ring lights lit up, thank heaven. I saw Jerry's legs starting to go out from underneath him, Don.
Dr. Harry Kleiman, the commissioned doctor, is over in Quarry's corner looking at him. In Quarry's corner, let's look at this punch here. Look at that left. That's when Quarry started down. Another angle. Kazoom! What a punch that was. We're ready for round 5. Frazier running out to finish his man if he can.
Get out of the way, Joe. What's the other side of the ring?
Right now, it's no contest. Quarry is game, but that's about all at the moment. He's having trouble breathing, his legs are in bad shape, and he's got a cut over his right eye. Quarry is starting to flinch.
Quarry got a bad rip over his left eye.
Quarry is cut over both eyes. 2 minutes to go in the round. A very bad cut over the left eye by Quarry. Of Quarry. Some of the people are yelling, "Stop the fight."
Stop it, Joe!
Quarry's in bad shape. Lewis seems undecided whether or not to stop it. Quarry is game, and it's all over, I think. Yep, it's all over. I'm going up in the ring for an interview with the winner. And now, here's Angelo Dundee.
I tell you, Don, Joe wanted it real bad tonight. Jerry tried real hard. Remarkable fight. Just as great, better than that first fight. It was a great, great fight. I think that Joe Frazier showed the world he wanted it real badly, and that the fights that he lost to George Foreman and to Muhammad Ali were they lost the 2 best heavyweights in the world. I think it was an outstanding fight. Joe did a good job stopping.
1 minute, 37 seconds of the 5th round. The referee stopping the contest. The winner, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
I'm Don Dunphy up in the ring, and I'm going to get Joe Frazier over to our microphone. Joe, congratulations. I want to say you look like the Smokin' Joe of old.
Thank you, Joe. Don, I went back to the old ways. I found out something was wrong that I couldn't really remember what it is, but it's stamina and take more time in the gym. I'll be back, and I'm hoping that these guys would sign the contract so I can get another shot at the title.
Oh, you deserve it. Let me say this, Joe. I thought you used your right hand more tonight than you usually do.
That's right, the right hand that cut Jerry. Cut him real bad.
You cut him.
And I backed up because I seen him cut so bad, but I guess nobody saw that but me.
How about that low blow in the first round?
Well, it was a block shot. It wasn't intention.
No, I know it wasn't intention, but it must have hurt.
Well, I felt it, believe me.
Joe, I want to congratulate you. I don't know if we can get a replay here. I would like to, and let you see how you looked on our... We'll talk for just a second, Joe, while we're setting up the scene here.
One man I'd like to give credit to, you know, who had really spent a lot of time in there, and he worked me like a dog.
Eddie Butch.
Yeah, sometimes try to realize why he's working me so hard. But
Eddie, come on in here and say
I gotta
hello.
see them.
Eddie Futz, you took over a tough job when Yank Durham passed away, and we know what Yank meant to Joe. Now I think you mean just as much to Joe.
Well, that means a lot to me. It means that much to Joe.
Did you plan anything different?
Yes, we planned to use more right hands against Quarry this time.
You did.
We knew that he would be looking for the left hook all the time, so we planned to use more right hands to make the left hook more effective. And it turned out it worked that well.
Joe, do you think Foreman or Ali, they're going to fight in September?
Well, if they
wait, Joe, let's see. We have the last round, Joe. Let's take a look at it.
All right.
Okay, here it is, Joe. Which one
Quarry
is you,
is-
Joe?
I'm in that colorful trunk.
You're the leader.
Right.
I thought Jerry was going to quit there once, didn't you?
Well, Jerry was cut. He got cut right here, I think, with the right hand. Watch the right hand that bust him wide open.
Oh,
right?
that's it. What
Right,
a
the
shot.
right hand bust him open. The way my timing was, Don, I could see everything. I've been getting hell with raised back when I dropped my hand, but I kept my balance, and I could really time Jerry real well.
Well,
on this
listen,
particular shot.
now Foreman, I won't take anything away from George. Do you think he caught you cold in Jamaica, or were you
Well,
overconfident or what?
I would say George a powerful champ. There's no doubt about that. He can hit, but this particular time, whoever the champion, I challenge them, and I'll be ready. That's a promise.
Do you have
Much
any,
more ready.
Do you have any idea who the champ's going to be?
Well, it don't make no difference to me as long as Eddie can get their name on that paper. That's all I want.
Joe, I want to thank you very much. Congratulations, and you fought a real game guy. And
Thank you.
any talk about your retiring goes out the window now, doesn't it?
You better believe it.
Thank you, Joe. Good luck. Eddie, thank